A professor filled a jar with rocks and proved everyone wrong about life. Before we begin, hit like and subscribe to Fab 10 for more stories just like this. A philosophy professor stood before his class with an empty jar. "I'm going to teach you the most important lesson," he said. He filled the jar with large rocks, all the way to the top. "Is the jar full?" he asked. The students nodded and said yes. "Really?" he replied, pulling out a bag of pebbles. He poured them in, and they slipped into the spaces between the rocks. "Is it full now?" he asked again. The students laughed and said yes. The professor smiled, then grabbed a bag of sand. He poured it slowly, and the sand filled every tiny gap left inside the jar. "Now is it full?" he asked. The class erupted in laughter. "Yes." Then the professor reached under his desk and pulled out 2 beers. Without saying a word, he poured both bottles into the jar. The beer soaked into the sand as the classroom burst into laughter. "Okay, now it's full," the students said. The professor held up the jar. "This jar is your life," he began. "The rocks are what truly matters. Your family, your health, your passions. The pebbles are the things that matter but aren't critical. Your job, your house, your car. And the sand is everything else, the small stuff. If you put the sand in first, there's no room for the rocks or the pebbles. If you spend all your time on the small stuff, you'll never have room for what truly matters. So always put the big rocks in first. The rest will fit around them." He raised the jar with a smile. "And remember, there's always room for a couple of beers." Stop filling your life with sand. The emails, the meetings, the noise, the distractions. Identify your big rocks and commit to them first. Everything else will fall into place around them.